Hello survivors, welcome again to CATEYES channel. Today I will bring you a guide to clear the Relic Island easily. Stay tuned, okay? The first boss we faced was the Horned Crocodile with the Brimstone attribute. This time the Relic Island is remake. Only the fourth boss, the Sequence Protector, has been replaced. The Horned Crocodile will release a sandstorm fort after discovering the player. Do not stand in front of it. If not, you will suffer a lot of damage continuously. After the Horned Crocodile enters the distorted state, it will climb to the mountains behind it. It will shoot a shockwave to a random position in front. A player needs to actively catch it. Successfully catching it will stun it, but the stun duration is very short. Need to tilt the output at this moment. The key to clear the Crusade mode is that you have to succeed in counter-attacking on time. If the targeted player fails to counter-attack, an obstacle will be formed. The boss also releases energy balls that cause a lot of damage after landing. You have to shoot them before landing. After releasing the distorted state, it will return to the birth point and directly release Sandstorm again. The weakness period ends. Kill it as soon as possible and don't let it enter the distorted state again. The second one is the corrupted Sawblade shark that will jump onto the ground and start to scream. After entering the distorted state, its size will become smaller and it will grow limbs. The developer has really put a lot of effort into the new monster models and the details are pretty good. But you can also see that the old model is replaced with a new one at the moment of transforming into the distorted state. It will release sprints continuously, requiring two players to counterattack. If there is only one player on the path who fights back, that player will still take damage. Infectious gas will be sprayed when the distortion value is low. At this time, the player's vision is limited and it will launch 6 projectiles to the surroundings. It only needs to counter-attack 2 times to remove it. If players fail to counter-attack, it will release full screen huge damage. The Sawblade Shark HP is very low. As long as you counter-attack its projectile, it's basically not difficult. The next one is a Sand Lizard infected with Spore attributes. This time, players no longer need a howitzer to blow it up. In its normal state, it looks dull and has nothing to say. In normal mode, if nothing happens, you can counter-attack normally. When you see this purple bar towards you, then get ready to counter-attack. After entering the distorted state, it will start sprinting continuously. This skill circled in red cannot be counter-attacked. Warriors, be careful. It will burrow under the ground and run to the other side of the scene. At this time, the player must actively approach it and do the counter-attack. It will fire venom in a fan shape in front of you. You need to use the secondary weapon to interrupt it. Players swept by the venom will be knocked down. Don't try to deal damage at this time. Focus on interrupting only. When its distortion value is low, it will burrow into the ground again. Then move forward a certain distance after a short delay. A landing slam requires at least 3 players to counter-attack. I don't know why I failed here, though I have to counter it on time. This action will circle 3 times and 3 players must follow it closely to avoid causing full screen damage. After the distortion value is cleared, the stone pillar will rise and launch venom bombs around it. Players need to catch these venom bullets and bounce them back to corrode the stone pillars. You need to do it at at least 3 times successfully. If not, you have to repeat it again and again. Now keep shooting. After a successful counterattack, the distorted state will be released and you can defeat it now. The next one is the Chainblade infected with crystallized attributes. That is the director of Levin City Hospital, replacing the Sequence Protector as the 4th boss. After entering the distorted state, its left hand will become extremely giant and its weakness will be transferred to its shoulder. After the transformation is completed, it will use the fan hook to move far away and then quickly hit the player with a heavy blow. When his health is low, he will launch clips in order of direction. Remember the order of the direction he marks on the ground. His order this time is front, left, back and right. You must counterattack on these 4 directions as the order. It's not enough to counterattack by 1 person, 2 players are needed to see it. Now the boss has entered its weakness state. Hurry to shoot him, don't let it enter the distorted mode again. Finally, there is the sport type Serpent Eagle, which has also been greatly strengthened. After entering the distorted state, an annular storm will rise at the utmost edge of the map. Do not enter it. When you see this purple bar on the ground, come quickly enter it and do the counterattack. Its appearance has slightly changed. The original eagle's head was replaced by 3 snakes on its tail. Next, the boss will launch triple wind pressure bullet. You can see the purple circles on the ground. Enter them and do the counterattack. When it gets up, it will escape into the storm. Players need to wait for it to appear and it will mark an area. Requires at least 3 players to counterattack this time. Now you will see the big purple circle on the ground. Enter it and do the counterattack again. The Serpent Eagle will always be spinning in the storm. Sometimes it comes quickly. Sometimes it comes slowly and players need to react quickly. Now don't look at the warning bar and wait for the Snake Eagle to officially appear above your head before pressing the counter-attack button. The Serpent Eagle will fight desperately at the last drop of blood. At this point, players must quickly find a big stone around the scene and hide behind it because it is finally preparing to release the ultimate wind pressure bomb. After dodging the wind pressure bomb, quickly step forward and keep shooting it to complete the stage. This is survivors. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!